Hello everyone, welcome back to Hills and Hollers Homesteading. Homesteader Mike here, and happy Easter. God bless you and your family, and hopefully you guys have a great day, and I hope you get to spend it with people that you enjoy being around. I today am out here, and I've been busting my butt trying to get things done, and I spent probably the better part of 8 hours on a tractor the last couple days getting land cleared and stuff like that. And that's not counting all the hand clearing that we've been doing, me and a couple buddies. Excuse me, allergies in West Virginia, that we've been doing over the last couple of weeks to get the fence opened up to, be able to get the new fence and stuff in for the pigs. And yesterday, excuse me, I was able to get up here and I cleared all this out with the tractor. I pushed this old burn pile, got it moved and pushed up. I need to finish burning it, but the weather's just not been good for that here lately. So this will get burned up. Was able to get a corridor cut right down through there, and that's where the one part of the fence will go. The other fence will go right here to separate the upper paddock from the bottom paddock. So this is going to be real easy to do now. I just need to go down through there with a machete and some hangers and stuff like that that's in the way, get them cut out of there, and a couple little places right down through here. But I started building the pen today, the pig pen, and I just bought these panels are 16 feet long. And I just bought 4 of them. I thought, 16 by 16 would be big enough for 4 piglets. I mean, they're about 40 pounds. But then the more I thought, well, as these things grow, I need to have shelter and stuff in here for them. As they grow, they're going to need a little bit more room, even though they're going to be loose in the paddock. This is always going to be a constant for them because their food and water is going to be up here. So I went ahead and made it 48 feet long, 16 feet wide. And then now I've got to go get 4 more panels so I can finish this out, and some more T-posts to finish this out. And because it's Easter Sunday, of course, no place is open. And that's all right. I'll go this week and get them. But I took some leftover pallets, and I started the shelter here for them in the middle. And this is 3 pallets wide and 2 pallets deep. And I put corner braces here. I drove T-posts in the corners for extra support. Now, my T-post driver, of course, will only drive them down so far. Now it won't fit between the slats, so I got to get a hammer and beat them the rest of the way down. I put some corner braces here. And then I'll take I got some 1-inch CPVC pipe that's real flexible. And what I'll do is I'll put it between the slat here, kind of run it in an arch over to here. And I'll do about 4 of those from the front to the back and secure those in place, and then just throw a tarp over the top of this. And this will be the roof for it. And that'll give them protection from the rain. The open slats allows air to flow through. I'll throw some hay in here for bedding and stuff for them. Their feed and water will be here. When I close the front end here from the corner, when I close this in, there'll be a gate right here. This gate will open to the top paddock. That gives them all access they want all through there. And I think it's top paddock, I think we figured up roughly about 2 acres. So they got plenty of stuff and vegetation to eat in here. And then once they've done the disturbance to this that we want, once they come back up here to their pen for food and water, we'll close this gate. And then I'll have a gate right here that I'll open up, and they'll go right down through there to those trees there to the lower paddock, and that'll be their constant all the time. So they'll be up here all the time to eat and drink. Well, this is where their food and water will always be, but they'll always come back up here. So that's what I've been working on the last 2 days to get this done. And then I came out here this afternoon and got started on this, and I just need to go get the other panels to finish this off, run the electric, put the gates in place. And I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do with the gates. I'm gonna make it real easy. Once I get the panels up, I cut a section out of the panels. I got some more pallets left over. I'll just put a T-post on either side of the pallet, and I'll chain the daggone pallet to the T-post. And when it's time to open up the gate, I'll just unchain it and move it, leave it open. And that's how we're gonna do the gate. We're gonna make things real easy for them. So that's what I've been working on. That's what we're doing. Finding the pigs was a little bit of a feat because the demand is out there. And I can tell you, not only with the growth in subscriptions to this channel, the viewership of the videos is taken off like a freaking rocket. It's been fantastic. I would love to see that the people are really starting to, get into this stuff now and realize. And it makes me feel good that, our videos are helping people move towards that kind of lifestyle and that kind of preparedness. But I had a really hard time finding pigs this year, where usually it's not a problem at all. I've been offered pigs almost every year. Hey, I got a couple pigs. You want to buy them, man? I need to get rid of pigs. This year you can't find them. So I'm going to have to travel about 90 miles this time to go get pigs. So I'm going to go get those next Sunday. The meat chickens will be here the first week of May. I still got to run to Virginia and get their feed. So I'll probably do that like the last weekend in April. And then the American breast chickens that we're going to start raising to be our dual purpose egg layers and meat birds. I looked, not this past Friday, but about Friday a week ago. Murray McMurray Hatchery had delivery dates going clear out, I think, into October. And I talked it over with the wife. We figured we'd just start off with a dozen. We'd get a dozen from them, and then maybe some from another hatchery, and then some from another hatchery to kind of mix up the bloodlines a little bit. And that was Friday evening. Monday morning, I logged on to Murray McMurray to order. They were sold out. They were sold out. There's no more available. They're completely sold out. And that was a shock. That was a shock, considering that they actually had them clear up into the fall. Delivery dates clear up into the fall. They sold out that weekend. So, you know, and that wasn't, they didn't call any animals because of the H5N1, the avian flu, or anything like that. That's sold out. And that's the guy that I found the pigs at, the two places that I actually found the pigs. Both of them told me, they said they just can't keep them. They've got animals or pigs that haven't even farrowed yet, that the piglets are already spoken for. So, you know, people are really buying it up this year, and really taking advantage of the opportunity to you know, start raising their own and everything like that. So more and more people are getting involved in the lifestyle, and that's a great thing, because in the end, if that continues and that becomes more of a constant, and people continue to do that, and that availability, or that it got freaking loud here all at once. Paxton, you're gonna break that thing. You keep gobbling like that. That turkey gobbles like continuously. But anyways, with more people getting into this lifestyle, I won't use the term addictive. It's a lifestyle that'll suck you in. It's a gateway. But more and more people getting into this lifestyle, preparedness, raising your own animals, and everything like that, that's going to really help, and that's going to make a big difference ultimately in the end. And we can only hope that more and more people get into this lifestyle, and you know, get into the preparedness lifestyle and everything, because that's the only way we're going to starve the system, is by being self-reliant, self-sufficient as much as we possibly can. The government cannot control people who do not depend on the government. So the more that we can depend on ourselves, the less dependent we are on the government, the less power they have over us. And that goes to corporations as well. And not to sound like some kind of anarchist or anything like that, because I'm not. I'm done with government. I'm done with big corporations. I'm done with these people and what they've turned America into, and the position that they've put us into now. And I'm more pissed about it now because I have children, and this is what I have. This is the world that I have to raise my children in, and this is what my children have to face once they become adults and everything like that. So I love the fact that, you know, they're getting into this lifestyle, and we're being able to raise them in this lifestyle. But the fact that the government and the elected people and the corporations have done to this country what they've done to make this lifestyle necessary to survive, it's beyond comprehension how mad that makes me. But anyways, that's our goal. Our goal is to do as much as we can for ourselves, be as least dependent on the government and corporations as we possibly can. The more that we can grow and produce here on our own property, and the same with you, the better off we're going to be. The less money we're putting out to these corporations and the government. They can't tax me on my garden. They're not going to do it. They can try, but they're not going to do it. In the meantime, let's continue to work together. Let's share the information, share the ideas, share the knowledge, share the mistakes so we don't repeat them. Let's starve that system. In the meantime, again, happy Easter. God bless you and your family. Take care and keep prepping.